When old age fell upon the world, and wonder departed from the minds of men, when gray cities flared in smoke-filled skies, tall gloomy and ugly towers, in whose shadows no one can dream of sunshine or spring's blooming meadows, when knowledge strips the earth of its mantle of beauty and poets never sing of distorted ghosts seen by bleary eyes that look within, when these things had passed, and childish hopes were gone forever, there was a man who traveled from life on a quest in the spaces, where the world's dreams had fled. Of this man's name and home little is written, for they were of the waking world only, but it is said that the two were little known. Suffice it to say that he lived in a high-walled city where barren twilight reigned, that he worked all day in shadow and confusion, returning at night to a room whose window alone opened, not to open fields and groves, but to a dark courtyard into which other windows looked in dull despair. From that hinged window one could easily see only walls and windows, except sometimes when one leaned over and tried to see the little stars that were passing by. And because mere walls and windows must soon drive one who reads and dreams much to madness, the dweller in that room used night after night to lean out of the window and look up to see some fragment of things outside the waking world and the high cities. After years he would begin to call the slow navigating stars by name, and follow them with his imagination when they unfortunately glided out of his sight, until eventually his vision opened to many secret vistas of whose existence no common eye suspected. And one night a great chasm was crossed, and the dream-haunted heavens swelled down to the window of the solitary observer to combine with the stretched air of his room and make him a part of its fabulous wonder. There came into that room wild streams of midnight violet glittering with gold dust, vortices of dust and fire, swirling from the last spaces, and heavy perfumes from beyond worlds. Ocean's opiate poured yonder, illumined by suns the eye can never see, and containing in their swirls strange dolphins and sea nymphs from depths not extraordinary. Infinite silence swirled around the dreamer and carried him untouched by the body that stiffly cocked from the lonely window, and for days uncounted in the calendars of men the tides of distant spheres that carried him gently to meet the course of other cycles that fondly left him sleeping on a green shore of dawn, a green shore fragrant with water lily flowers and dotted by red camelots.